Share and like. January is National Slavery and Human Trafficking Prevention Month. Every year since 2010, the president has dedicated the month to raising awareness about the different forms of human trafficking and educating people about this crime and how to spot it.
Anybody got some hoe jokes?
Got some what?
Some hoe jokes.
Okay, so
whole joke. Okay, I got a whole joke for you.
How do we keep our ankles warm in the wintertime?
How?
How?
With our pants high?
With what?
Legs up high?
With our panties?
With the panties.
With the what?
With our panties.
I didn't get that.
Okay, look it. Why does a prostitute make more money than a dope dealer? She can wash her crack and sell it again.
Okay.
I like that one.
She can recycle her crack.
I think you told me that one the other day.
Yeah. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Why you had to bust me out and say I told you that the other day in front of company?
Oh, my bad. Well, they can hear it. Hoes up and pimps is up. Everybody up getting money.
Right, because I don't like
everybody up getting money.
Hoes down, pimps up. I ain't never been a down.
Oh, bitch, let me tell you that story, bitch. I remember when bitch back in the 80s. Let me tell you. Back in the day when I was turned out, bitch, I remember bitch Sammy Mac, bitch, Double D, bitch, look. They used to always be like, yeah, pimps up, hoes down. That was they saying, pimps up, hoes down.
That was their mantra.
Right. So, bitch, what we used to do, bitch, we used to be like, hoes up, pimps down, bitch. You know, when us hoes get together. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, bitch, that was our mantra, bitch. Hoes up and pimps down, bitch. That's what we was, bitch. We used to be like, bitch.
That's
we
like cussing your parents out behind their back. Like,
and that's what we did. Yeah.
Like, fuck you. Hoes up and pimps down. Nigga, you get secondhand money.
Right.
Nigga, I get first-hand money. I'm getting hot off the griddle out of the pocket. No,
but
you know what I mean? Behind their back. You know what I'm saying? Like Norbert used to do with Rasputia.
You could be like, you ain't shit without me, nigga.
But our mantra is hoes up and pimps up. Everybody get money.
Everybody up.
Everybody up.
I don't believe in being a hater or being bitter about anything. You know what I'm saying? I like to stay happy. You know what I'm saying? Happy hooker. That's what I am.
A cheery hoe.
Yeah, happy hoe.
Yeah, because that's Adele. When Adele get a hold of me for talking shit about her, she gonna be saying, you Cheerio. And I'll be like, yeah, bitch. Where's your daddy at? Do he want to date? Where that English muffin at?
Mm-hmm.
I'll break them off. If you are a vet and you're out there, then, you know, submit your picture, one of your old pictures, and submit a video saying your name and admitting that you're a vet and what year you enlisted.
And send it to the
What advice
show.
I got for young hoes? What advice I got for young hoes is to get up under some good management. Because now these days, right now, pimping is like a bad word. You want to get up under some good management. A nigga that got some shit, that's doing big shit. Like TK Capone, how he be looking out for Armani. You know what I'm saying? AKA Dez. You know, I like his pimping. I like Larry June pimping. I like Primo Rice pimping. You know, some good young pimping around here, but it ain't nothing that I would condone a bitch to do. Go get me some pimping. Because, bitch, you the mastermind. You the one with the fucking the money bag right here.
Well, some bitches need instructions, though.
But some bitches do need instructions, but if you're going to get some instructions, don't get with no bullshit ass nigga. Make sure you're stacking your money up like palm trees. First of all, make a bitch feel invested. Like, I ain't leaving. I didn't give this nigga too much money. You know what I'm saying? You see he got the money. He ain't over there buying Jordans and buying Louis Vuitton belts and shit for $400 and $500 and shit. Unless you guys both, like, at the 30-day run, you know what I mean? Going a 30-day run with a young nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the advice I have for a bitch. After 30 days, if a nigga ain't doing right, then I have advice for you to, bitch, be gone like Susie Wong.
So you think a hoe should at least stay with a nigga for 30 days?
Give him a 30-day run.
What if he ain't cool the first day?
The first day,
what if
he
he
got dookie stains in his drawers when he got in the shower and you seen dookie stains? And he was just a crap, hobo-ass pimping nigga. I'd be like, run, bitch! Like Forrest, run, hoe, run. But if you see he's trying to do something, I'll give a nigga 30 days. After 30 days now, retarded motherfucker at Walmart know how to stack the cabinets by that time.
I told you about the time I left on the second day, right?
What happened, girl? What you seen?
Okay, so I got bagged by the old school pimp. It took a day or two for me to get with him or whatever, because I was with the young dude, right? Your old school nigga wanted to go ahead and teach him a lesson. I was at a black club at the time with the young dude. Young dudes don't know what the fuck to do with me. I ain't ever picking up no young dude ever fucking again in life. I swear to God. An old nigga always put me in the right places. I swear. Shit, I got 1800 the first night he switched me over to a white club.
A young nigga did this?
He got me and took me to the old school nigga house, like, because that's where they was staying at. Old school pimping was trying.
He was a scrub, and so the big homie, that's where he was staying at his house.
Well, he was supposed to be learning from him, like a father figure. He was okay. They used to have the pimp that I ended up with. He's the nigga that they would go to this house on Sundays and have pimp meetings and shit. He was that big.
Okay, what city was this?
This in Miami.
Okay, so every Sunday, all the pimps in this little city and shit, they go to this big time nigga.
I was like, he's like the Godfather pimp or whatever. You know what I mean?
So you wind up leaving your young pimp. So did you give him choosing fees? And did he serve the young nigga the news? Like, what?
Yeah, I gave him like 1800 the first night. I was making pennies at the Rolex, $300 or $500 over there and shit when I met that.
Rolex go crazy. They duck masters. They love a black bitch with a fat booty.
Right.
You can get some like Rolex and Cocos.
Yeah, but I was always I got my real money from he said a black nigga ain't gonna ever give you shit, and I still stuck in my head. So didn't want me speaking to nobody darker than a brown paper bag. That's just stuck to my head, and I just went to a white club and ain't never talked to a black person.
Well, he gave you some good game, because niggas do be playing. It depends on what side of the universe, what side of the country you on. Like, I ain't no black motherfuckers in California. You know what I'm saying? It's all white men and Asians, persuasions, you know what I'm saying? But like in DC or Atlanta and shit like that, oh yeah, I fuck with black dudes, you know what I'm saying? But not in California. The fuck?
Then I started going to
like they dating, and all of a sudden turn to a pimp on you.
Peep this though. Then he started teaching me how to bag girls. So I started bagging girls. He had me dressed real fly, bagging girls and shit. Every club that I went to, the niggas knew, hey, don't talk to that bitch. They're telling, don't talk to that.
They knew you was a knock master.
Yeah.
That you was knocking bitches, because niggas be like, don't be around that bitch right there, because she gonna bring you home. She
I
gonna
got
be
banned.
wrong. Stay away from that bitch.
I got banned from a club for knocking a hoe.
What? Are you a bad
Yes.
bitch?
Yeah, that was fun.
We got a vet want to come on.
That's what it is. Like, if you're going to be doing it, have fun. Get money
Yeah.
and have fun, bitch. Don't be no sourpuss ass bitch. With rocks in your jaws. Be happy about what you're doing. And if that motherfucker can't come, put some spit in your hand and jack his dick off like you shaking dice.
Hey, I got another question. Y'all ever been on Pimp Arrest before?
Oh, yes, bitch.
Hell yeah, I've been on fucking Pimp Arrest.
Shit.
What bitch haven't?
Huh?
I said, what bitch haven't? When they fucking acting up and shit, you on the Pimp Arrest, bitch.
That's a part of
pimping. Assistant pimp watch you too. Like, I think this bitch right here about to blow up. This bitch about to spaz out. You know what I mean? And the nigga could feel the vibes and run off vibes. Bitch, you back getting it all together in one spot.
Putting charges on bitches and shit.
That's how I ended up meeting G. Because I was on Pimp Arrest with another nigga, right? Or whatever. So he had took me from, like, the pimp that I was with or whatever, right? He had went to jail. So the dude came over to the house and said, no, all y'all hoes gotta leave. Y'all gotta come with me, right? So the dumb bitch that opened the door or whatever announced outside. So we going to his house in fucking West Palm and shit, right?
Wait a minute, hold on. You said you talking about a random Pimp Arrest?
Random Pimp Arrest, bitch, yeah.
No, I ain't been up.
She was out of pocket. Out of pocket with
Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, that's
she was
right.
out of pocket.
No, I ain't never been under no Pimp Arrest. I mean, Kenny Red, my pimp arrest, but a random pimp hold me hostage.
He was the
switchblade coming out. Bitch,
he was the old school. He was the old school nigga that was teaching the young nigga, right? So I always end up in this type of situation.
This nigga, wait a minute, you get me confused. Like, no random pimp can't take my money, man.
No. Listen, he took me to another club and I ran off from that club. I ran off from that club. He ain't getting no money.
I'm confused, girlfriend.
We got a guess. We got.
Hi.
We got BJ.
Hey.
BJ.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
remember BJ?
The two-finger BJ.
Yes, ma'am.
The famous BJ.
That's me.
Yeah. Queen.
So you gotta say,
I love
y'all. All hail to the queen.
I love y'all.
I was a little younger than you, but baby,
yes,
your
ma'am.
name carry weight. Your name carry weight all cross country.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I love y'all.
Looking fine.
All hail the queen.
You gotta see that bitch had on some motherfucking booty shorts the other day at the concert. She's all dark right now. That bitch don't want y'all to see how fine she done got.
I see the white though.
I love y'all. I really love y'all. Me and Toy go back a long way. Me and Hustlemom go back way back.
Like, oh my God, I was just bragging about you. Like, you like the #1 motherfucking thizzy. Like, you know, like on the motherfucking mishap. Like, bitch, you went wrong. Your name carry weight.
But I just
what
want
was your
y'all.
rightful name? What was it?
Which one?
It was BJ and
they wasn't my wife-in-law. They just I used to hang with them all the time. Annette, Denise, all them. They were
Annette and Denise anyway.
Huh?
Y'all,
Annette and Denise. Where they at?
You know, Annette passed away.
I mean, yeah.
You mean Denise Anoka?
Yeah.
Yeah, Denise. Yeah, Denise is in Memphis and Nyoka's in Las Vegas.
Oh, I talk to Nyoka all the time. That's
I know. Yeah, I know.
I love Nyoka. But let me tell you, but could you tell us, could you just say, I'm a vet, I enlisted in the game at what year?
My name
is BJ and I'm a vet.
My name is BJ and I'm a vet and I enlisted in the game in '83. At the age of 15.
Oh shit! That's human trafficking.
But I can't. I don't want to mention the name because he's still a heavy hitter. He's still a heavy hitter today. But I ain't gonna mention him.
So listen. So was you like had a baby already? Was like a grown little bitch, or was you like a real 15-year-old, like a cheerleader, and turned out and got you?
I was a real 15-year-old working at McDonald's.
What?
Yes. So yeah. So it doesn't always be. Let me see.
Was it an R. Kelly situation without all the pissing on the bitch and all that?
Well, it was the grooming part.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's why it's not always the gorilla way.
So he kept coming into McDonald's and
he was like
cheeseburgers.
Now, actually, I was ditching school one day, and he rode up in his Rolls Royce. And
what? You got knocked for a nigga in a Rolls Royce?
A real nigga.
And he keeps it to today. Keeps it clean all day.
I would have chose him too, bitch. You know, black people, you know, we be like little gold diggers. If I was at
I wasn't a gold digger. He just
Rolls Royce and showing me some interest, I probably would have went for it.
No, at the time, no, seriously, at the time, I was going through something, and he just played on what I was going through. Because, see, people have to be real careful of
what you tell
explaining their life to people, because they manipulators, and they use that to manipulate you to what they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, you thinking that they try to help you, but they're putting you more into another situation, you know?
Yeah, putting you into another rabbit hole.
Yeah. Where you could have just stayed home and dealt with what you was going through versus going with them and getting into something more deeper, you know?
Right. Like after you got in, it was like, damn, it wasn't so bad at home.
But the thing about it is,
it's something that you need to tell a young girl.
You
got a message. You got a message.
They do.
You got a message like, I could have stayed my ass at home. I'm all mad at my mom because of this and that. And I done went off and got with this nigga right here, being motherfucking all that gold. As gold don't glitter. And you all see this Rolls Royce and like going through some shit with your mama, some minute shit.
It be petty
in the game and got petty on.
It be petty. But the thing about it is, some of the young girls have been abused already from home and all that. So these older cats, they prey on that. But then again, you go out and be abused again. You know what I'm saying? It's like a double whammy situation. Mm-hmm. So you got to be real careful. So it's not always, I mean, we see now how niggas be trying to kidnap hoes and run off with the little girls and stuff like that. But that's only the 1%. 99% of the time, that little girl done been groomed.
So how do you think, how did he groom you, BJ?
Just talking every day, meeting up with him, and you know what I'm saying?
Did he dick you down and gave you some real grown man dick?
No, not at that time. He was, I'm telling you, this is a heavy hitter. He wasn't that type of nigga.
He wasn't fucking you. He was like,
no.
Was he letting you suck his dick? And he was like,
no, I'm telling you that
nothing sexual.
No. He wasn't that type. It's just a complete manipulation.
Bitch, but he knew you was like gonna be a potential bitch.
A complete manipulator is what he was. Yeah.
So waited until what? How long was he your peer before you got down?
Right after I got out of junior high school.
So how long was he working on you? Like
I graduated for about 3 months.
Okay.
I graduated and he convinced me to act like I was going to work and had one of my ex-wife-in-laws come pick me up and sent me on across country that fast.
His bottom bitch got you and
put me on the airplane. Because back then in 83, you didn't have to have ID and all that shit to fly.
Right.
Yeah. Anybody could get on the plane.
Is that when you got enlisted? 83?
That's when I got enlisted, baby.
Whoa.
So you didn't have to have no ID. And believe me, I got turned out on one of the worstest track in America in 5th Ward in Houston.
Oh, what, bitch?
Yes, ma'am.
And
A long
what city
time.
was you in when they took you?
L.A.
Oh, so you was raised in L.A. and shit, and these motherfuckers
Right.
L.A. took you to Texas, and that's where you
Right.
out.
Right.
So he knew
And
better to keep you out in L.A. because that's where you from. You can always run to
that
your
was my home.
or got somebody that can help you.
But that's what they always do.
Right?
That's
They don't
what they always
know
do.
what city they in.
Yeah.
Cause you gonna
And
always
it was a long time before I went back to LA. I think I was pregnant with my daughter in 87.
So you had a baby with this dude?
No, I had left him by then, but I had a baby by somebody else. And that's when they took me back home. That was my first time going back to California.
How long was you gone before you got pregnant?
How long I was what?
So you left when you was 15. So
It's a long story, but we're not gonna get into that story.
No, you was gone for like 3 years. Like how long was you gone?
From home?
Yeah.
How long was I? I was gone from home for like 4 years before I got pregnant.
Oh, that nigga pimped the fuck out of you.
Yeah, I was gone, and I came back when I was pregnant, and I had my daughter at 19.
Girl,
yeah.
but
you know
your family.
That's a part of the game. As soon as you get a bitch, you gotta move her, so she won't come back home or find nobody she know.
Well, yeah, they gonna keep you on the go,
Yeah.
But
keep you off balance.
Yeah, I stayed in Texas for a long time. See, I stayed in Texas so long. A lot of people just finding out I'm not even from Texas because that's where I was for a long time. They didn't even know I was from LA. So yeah,
it's Texas bitch. I did
not
know. That is a fun fact about you.
Yeah, Southern California.
That is a fun fact. You were raised in LA like Serena and motherfucking Venus.
Right there in Compton, Main Street. Yes.
That is a fun fact about you. See,
whatever.
I thought you was always a Texas hoe.
I just hung with all them Southern hoes because that's who I turned out with. Right. All the hoes from Southern. And then I think I met Toy. We was in Toy was still in Famous rather, was still in with Double D then when I met you, right?
Her turnout
in DC?
No, you remember we met in Arizona, in Phoenix. Remember we was all in Phoenix back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
On Van Buren back then. Huh?
Van Buren with a Duren.
Yes, ma'am. That's
Girl,
when I
remember famous. Phoenix. We had some days in Phoenix.
Man.
I remember we used to switch our wigs. They used to have us on the motherfucking side on the curb and shit.
All that. Yeah, and then we all went east. We all went east from there. But
okay,
yeah.
So I remember let me tell you a story about Arizona with me. I remember it was this fucking rookie police officer. And this motherfucker, he should have just busted me after I told him the act and the price. But no. He wanted to try to act like just playing it off being an actor. And he went inside the trick pad room and paid $20 for a key. Came out. But when he went in there, I looked inside of his glove compartment and seen his little badge and his gun. I was like, So I jumped out the car, took the gun, and I took it and hid it up in the garbage, up under right there by the lobby. Let him drive off like I was just dumb. And then he tried to I had my hand on the door ready to jump out the door because I know who he is, right? I didn't take his badge. So he tried to park by in the parking lot thing and just block me by the seat, by the wall. So I can't get out. Soon as he pulled up I jumped out that motherfucker, rolled on the ground. He went in his glove compartment and his gun was gone. He was like, "Where's my gun, you fucking bitch?" And I just took off running. I was like, "I don't know. Some dudes came up to the car." I'm just lying. He was just losing his mind. And I just jumped in the car with a trick. You could jump on Van Buren from the hotel. And I was like, "Ooh, my boyfriend beat me up. What?" And the trick gave me a ride. And I had him drop me off over here. Then I cab over here. You got to take him do a bunch of shit when you go to Pimping. Go back to the room.
Change.
The whole track got shut down. All the pimps was mad at me. They was calling Kenny Red. "I don't know what your bitch did, but nigga, you fucking with our money." The whole show was shut down. They was looking for me. I had some white high thigh boots on. bitch. And that motherfucker was like, they was looking for me. And so Kenny put me on a bus, girl, and sent me to Vegas with the gun in my luggage. So I had the police gun, then got sent to Vegas. And that same gun, a year later, they got the gun back. Guess what? Kenny used that same gun and shot one of my wife-in-law's daddy and her brother because he had gotten a bitch ass and she called her family. And Kenny was over there after they made up and they was trying to jam Kenny up. And he wound up shooting the brother in his ass and shooting at the daddy. So, but the police was so embarrassed that I got their gun. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do nothing to Kenny. Kenny, they asked him, what did he get the gun? I bought it from somebody off the street. And they didn't do nothing. They was just glad to get that gun back. But that's my one of my Van Bruin stories.
It's a lot of them. So you guys know that they have a program now. If you open up a transitional home to help human trafficked girls. I was looking more into the program because it's a need for, because them babies, they don't know what they're getting into. They really don't know what they're getting into. And we talk about it and it's all fun and games, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. I was a happy hooker. I loved it. I couldn't wait to get up and go to work. But at the end of the day, as I get older, I think about it in the real damage that is done, because I talk to a lot of girls all the time, and even though they're older and they're out the game and they're not activated no more, a lot of them are lost. They don't know what direction to go into after the life. You know what I'm saying? And it's really a need for old and young to have a program for them to be able to transition to the next level of life. And don't get me wrong, some of these niggas is lost too, but we're not going to talk about that today.
They own people. We got to take care of these young girls.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. So
this month is, sex trafficking month, the month of January. Since 2010, the founder of this organization, it's been every January, the whole month of January is awareness. So.
Yep. But the thing about it is, Hustlemom, is who better to help them than someone that's been there? You can't tell no.
I can't hear you.
You have to. No, I said you can't tell a hoe not to be a hoe from a textbook. So who's better to help them than a person that's been there? You know what I'm saying?
Real life experience, first-hand experience.
Right, because you can't read that shit in a book.
No, you can't.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't read it in a book. And if it wasn't because, I never got in the game because somebody molested me and shit. I was exposed to the game at a young age because I had two brothers that were pimps. And I used to see they bitches, and I used to be running through their pocketbook when they was cooking and doing shit for me, and so I had a lot of education. I had a bunch of education before I hit the blade. You know what I'm saying? And these girls don't know shit. They don't even know how to wash their coochie good. They don't even know how to get between and get the length out the pussy.
Right.
They don't even know how to wipe their coochie.
Well, the thing is about it is they don't know, and a lot of these dudes don't even know how to give them instructions to do nothing.
Right.
Nothing. That's why they're lost. So, it's just really a sad situation to see which way the game then went versus from when we were in the game back in the day.
We're so blessed to survive it. We're so blessed to survive it. Oh my God. I've always been spiritual. And even when I be ready to go date a trick, I'll be like, God, please let me get this money. Person may say that's blasphemy, but I stay prayed up. I wouldn't give up.
Let me tell you a true story. When I finally realized I was done, this has been about 6 years ago, because at the end I would just go to the events like the Super Bowl and the Derby and stuff that, right? The big events. So one night I was out in Vegas and I don't know what happened. I just started having an anxiety attack, and I called Denise and my daughter, and I said, I'm going home. My daughter said, what's wrong, Mom? I said, I can't do this no more. And I ain't never been back out. It just is when it's not in your soul no more.
It's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's just and then I see all those little kids out there and them young kids. I don't want to be called, hey, OG. I don't even understand. No,
You're not even
motherfucker.
OG.
No, but
OG.
the thing is, I know I can go toe to toe with you young hoes, but y'all ain't finna be calling me, oh, that old, you know what I'm saying? Oh,
You ain't
hell
been
no.
hurt me and fuck my motherfucking here.
What's up, Mom?
Yeah.
I don't fuck with young niggas.
I don't want to be auntie. I don't want to be mom. I don't want to be none of that. Shit. So I knew it was time for me to be done, because that was just, you know, it's just not the same no more.
It's not the same. And it's like you evolve. We evolve. All of us have evolved. Like that ain't for us. But guess what? I'm not gonna drop my books and lose my lessons. I'm gonna always what I know and use it in my square life. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what you always got to do. I tell everybody, you take what you learn from the game in the street, and then you just go on and elevate it to something else, you know?
Yes,
and that's how I do everything. I do my trucking business like that, my shipping. I do everything like that because I learned from the street. I'm a hustler,
right?
You know? Now, I'm that damn your man, Kenny Red, here, bitch. You be up with the birds, be gone. Hell yeah, I ain't got time to play shit.
Right?
I'll be on it.
Hell
yeah.
No.
Exactly. Shit. You know, he already know. They know how we used to do it. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but
it's
not
really on us. You know what I'm saying? It's in us, not on us.
Well, like, some people have it and some people don't. See, some hoes, they was just in it because whatever rate
they had nothing else to do.
They either had nothing else to do, or they just liked it, the nigga, or something or the other. But they wasn't real hustlers. See, everybody ain't equipped to be a hustler.
Right.
So I mean, they could go get money, but was they a hustler? No. But you could. I know the ones that was real hustlers. Like my girls that I'm talking to right now. You know what I'm saying?
Holyfield, and now you hookers and niggas know how I feel.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that's the thing. At the end of the day, though, you have to figure out what's more important, though, in life.
Yeah.
And then by me had battled cancer. When I went through my breast cancer, I'm just be 100% honest with you. When I went through cancer back in 2008, it was nobody there for me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all this shit I did over the years, not one person, and I was cool though, because this is the thing that that women in the game need to know. Everybody gonna get old one day. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna always be out there to go out there and trap. So you have to put in place what's gonna happen to you when your ass get older, and who gonna be there for you when you get older. You know what I'm saying? So when I went through cancer, and everybody used to say, damn, that bitch would go to chemo on Monday and I'd be on the track on Thursday. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn.
But I had
to. Hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah, but I had to, because who else was gonna look out for me but me?
God was
but that was because we
That's called footsteps in the sand.
We didn't put in place, though, what was going to happen to us when we get older. These young girls have a chance to do that now. See, we didn't do that. So
much money. Them bitches be dancing, having hefty bags full of money, and get walked out by a security guard. Like, they don't even need no pimping. You know what I'm saying? Big mama.
But they have a chance to set themselves up. They have a chance now to set themselves up for when they get our
winning. They do have a chance to set themselves up to win. They really do. They got some good instructions. Like, we didn't have all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm saying, like, this home ain't been handed.
The thing is, Hustlemom, the reason why we didn't have it, because it was a rule back then. You was not going to go on the track unless you had folks. You know what I'm saying? See,
Right.
these hoes could go
Outlaw,
to the
no
strip club. Yeah, they could go to the strip club. They could get on the internet. They could be soccer moms and go and be on the internet and turn a date and stuff. See, we couldn't do that.
Club and check a nigga and get
You
some.
couldn't go to the Blade unless
It
you
was
had
so
folks,
different.
though.
You couldn't even come on O'Farrell and Jones if you was a renegade. Bitch, we got pimps to play. Bitch, if you don't get your ass off this whole show, bitch.
Yes, yes.
And don't let us that much money, bitch. You getting broke, bitch.
But I love you guys. I'm driving. I just pulled over.
We love you too. Thank you for coming.
Love you
for coming.
I love
That's BJ, and she's a vet.
BJ.
I love you.
You got a Grammy. You got an Oscar in this game. That was
okay.
That was a good one right there. That
was really good.
As BJ, on the United States of the world.
BJ was the bomb. Hey, Tabitha.
Who was that?
Tabitha.
Oh, what's that? Chiquita
A
Banana?
motherfucking veteran, bitch.
So you got to say, I'm Tabitha and I'm a vet.
I'm Tabitha and I'm a vet.
And what
A true vet, bitch.
A true vet.
And what year did you enlist it?
Bitch, I'm going to tell my age then.
No, if you tell
81.
what year did you enlist it?
81, bitch.
Okay, bitch. I did it in 85. 1985, June 1st on a Saturday night.
Is it dark? Can you see me?
No.
You dark.
Like you in a witness program. Like I'm Tabitha.
Hold on. Let me get in some light.
You look beautiful, Tabitha.
I just got off work.
I'm getting a glimpse of you.
I just got off work, bitch. Let me turn on this light.
I miss your little voice.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
Let me get my ass straight.
Sex
Hold on.
kitten. Wait.
Hey, boy.
You look good.
I just got off work, bitch.
Bitch, you still look good.
It don't matter.
Oh, you guys do too. Hi. Who is
Hey.
Hi.
That's Jewel.
I wanted you to say hi to BJ for me, bitch. I ain't seen that hoe since Hollywood, bitch.
Girl, I love BJ. Oh my God.
Yep. How you guys doing?
We all right. How you doing?
Bitch, 27 years in the game, bitch, before I retire, bitch. And no nigga retire me, bitch. I done been with so many pimps and dub dealers, I can't even count. Bitch.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you're here to tell your story. That's what we.
But never was called a choosy Susie though, because I was loyal and I was a good bitch to any nigga I was with.
Right, you was, but if they wasn't right, you was bouncing.
I was bouncing, bitch.
They getting money, bitch. You ain't never been.
I got fired the last time from Slim, but that was the best thing in my life because I got my shit together when I came home broke, bitch, and had nothing.
What about Jonathan Daddy? He used to be a dirty motherfucker to you.
A dirty motherfucker with square bitches on the side. That's what these pimps do, girl.
But
they had them
and then
they had them motherfucking squares on the side.
And fucking the motherfucking mailman.
He don't even fuck with his daddy, girl. He don't fuck with him, period.
Damn, he was never good to Jonathan.
He wasn't good to me, but you know what?
That's fucked up.
He was more like my savior.
Talk down on the player. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga wasn't shit if he wasn't in
he didn't ever try to be really a pimp until girls. And he was getting
and all his kids
money from them. You remember Strawberry Toy from DC? She used to be with Young Anthony.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
The white girl with red hair.
That used to have hella bitches and shit, and then he got caught up, so one of the bitches got him in trouble.
Yeah, whatever happened to him, Young Anthony?
I think he around. I don't know what he's doing, but
he got out because he was locked up for a long time.
He got him and Doug down there. Doug went back down home. I don't know if she messed with.
That's smart. That's Hustlemom friend.
You talked to her?
Yeah,
I mean, I gotta give her my information.
Yeah, she live out there.
I was fucking with her before she left.
I love her. I love all y'all. I
love you guys too. But yeah, girl, back to this game, bitch.
We are survivors.
Yeah, I know I survived, bitch. I done survived crack, bitch. The streets, the nigga. Remember Frank the bank I used to be with?
Yeah.
That nigga walking around here with a crown on his head, bitch.
What you mean?
He wear crowns. He wear crowns. Ask when you ever talk
He's
to
still in
Kenny,
the
ask him.
game.
Mad at him? I ain't mad
No,
at him.
he's a preacher.
I'm
He's
not mad.
preaching.
I'm not mad.
Oh, he getting tax-free money now.
He's a weirdo, bitch. I seen him. So he was at where I work at. I guess he was in the psych ward. No, he wasn't there. He had
He
clients
crazy
or
and
something.
wearing a crown?
No. He's not crazy. He was. I mean, he is kind of crazy. But he was visiting. I guess he do homeless stuff. He works for homeless. Like he's a homeless advocate.
Okay, then he can work and shit.
Yeah. So he was at where I work at, bitch, and I saw him. Bitch,
Yeah.
I tried to back up because I didn't want him to see me.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Huh?
Bitch, you back up. I brought it.
I'm talking to my staff.
I backed up into the gift shop, bitch. He called me by my government name.
You need me?
I said,
You
what are
need
you
me?
doing up here? And the nigga told me
Wait
he
a
was
minute.
visiting.
My staff
You know,
is calling me. Hold on one second. Go ahead.
Girl, bitch. No, he didn't.
I've been trying to contact you. I just be wanting to see you. That's it. Cause I only got a few friends in the game.
You know I love you. You take my number. My number. 916.
No,
y'all thought I was gonna say it online.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
I got at you. I had Cinnamon get at you on Facebook for me, and your ass you was at dinner, bitch. She died. Yeah, she died. I took care of her, but she was coming to my treatment room. I was taking care of her, but she started doing the food though, girl.
Girl, what? Girl, you so good, Tabitha. I love you.
But she was doing the food, girl, showing her old school escort cards. And the people knew she was a hoe, girl. I was like, please don't get mad at me. Tell these people my business.
Oh, my God. I
miss you.
Mr. God was like, let me take my baby on home.
I miss you. I wish we could get together and help these. Girl, one day I was getting my makeup done, right? And I had never been to this place before. And I'm looking for it. I'm on 29th and Foothill over there. I'm looking for it. I find it. I said, okay, I got to find a park. Because it's like Cadillacs, Infinities, and shit parked here, right? So I got to go. So I made it right. I go through an alley. Bitch, it was like O'Farrell and Jones. It was so many hoes. Bitch, I wanted to get out.
Bitch,
I wanted to get out.
Bitch, O'Farrell and Jones, bitch, we made about $1 million.
It was like that. So
I done made a couple of million off of
wait a minute, bitch, I realized where I'm at, right? So now I find a park. The pimp drove. I didn't know he was a pimp yet. He drove up. So I parked where he parked. He was in a caddy. He came back around and I said, damn, these motherfuckers are selling dope, right? Or something. Because I keep seeing them go to the back of the house, coming back. Bitch, all of a sudden I was seeing booties and titties getting. I said, these are some motherfucking pimps. Why I sit there and was scared to get out? Like they was gonna fuck with me, bitch.
What?
I was on 29th and fucking Foothill. It was like O'Farrell and Jones. I just held my head down and walked up in the apartment and got my makeup did, bitch. It was old school.
Damn, hold on. Why kept you trying to get in here? Where you go to grade? Okay, 213. 213.
My cousin on here.
I love you, Tabitha. Tabitha. I love you, little red bone.
I love you too.
I love you. I'm so glad. You gotta. I'm message you. You follow me on it. Who my hands?
I bitch. Yes, I do. Follow you, bitch.
Okay.
I sure do.
You gotta inbox me so I can give you my number.
Bitch, you got 1,000 goddamn. I don't even be on here. You got 1,000 fucking followers. You is not gonna. And you was like me. You don't fuck with a bunch of people. So I know you might call me. You might not.
No, bitch. I fuck with you, bitch. You go back. What you be, bitch? The fuck?
I wanted to say hi to BJ, bitch. You gotta say hi to her for me.
What the fuck is you saying?
We got to get together though, bitch, and help these little girls out here.
Yeah, we do. They need some instructions. Else is gonna be self-destruction.
Right.
Yeah, we got to. What is
They need a word of advice. You know what I'm saying? But game is sold, not told. So how much money the government giving us some money to open up one of these houses?
Right.
Bitch, we need to his houses. We need an OGBYN on jack. Checking pussies and getting COVID tests in the dough.
Martina, hold on. Martina, do you remember when we was in Arizona and California Mike tried to clown you, bitch? And you bit the tip of her nose off after you whooped her ass?
Right, California Mike. Let me tell you, on Van Bruin.
Yes,
Motherfucking Phoenix. It was California Mike.
Kenny was there, and
me,
Greg was there.
Bitch. And I wind up, I said, bitch, I'm going to beat your ass after I get my pimp money. As soon as I got my motherfucking Kenny Red money, I told him, I said, nigga, I was like, this bitch trying to play me close, man. I ain't with that shit. He was like, come on. I think I made 1,000 that night. That nigga was like, come on, bitch. You know, he likes violence. Him and crazy ass Sir Greg, motherfucking ass. Oh, God. What happened?
What happened?
I don't know, but I was about to tell a good old story about when I bit this bitch nose off, girl, the tip of her nose. Bitch.
Oh, yeah?
Bitch tried to play me like I was a punk ass bitch. Oh, hold on.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with everybody. I'm trying to find out how to get this government money for helping out these hoes. So, need to be.
Hey, who was that? Is that Oh, Michelle Lace. What did he do? He's awesome. Your daddy nuts is so good. You know, like, you don't even gotta get on answer.
I'm sorry, y'all. Oh shit.
Somebody came in the house.
What's going on? Who is that?
Yeah, Red Rico Austin shit. Mama knew that was early.
What happened to
Talk about
Martina and Tabitha?
She had got off for some reason. Put her back on there.
Who?
I be just drinking, taking the
Tabitha back, because I don't know if that was a mistake.
I'm on live right now. Go on live on the vets.
I'm talking to her. That's Martina talking.
Whole bloody thief. I ain't seen her in this bitch 20.
Ain't that Martina talking?
I used to look up to this hoe. Come on. Come on, Pimp son. Come on, get live.
She talking to somebody that just came to the house.
Go around this way, Pimp son.
In the house.
Yeah, it's the Pimp son in the house.
Okay.
That's Rico the Great. My brother, my brother Rico the Pimp son.
Hey.
How you ladies doing?
We all right. How you doing, boss?
I'm blessed, man.
Nice to have you.
Okay, so I'm gonna get me another drink so you could talk to them. Tell them how life was coming up, being a pimp son, and then having your mama that wasn't with that bullshit no more. You know what I'm saying? And living a whole nother life. She's living 2 lives.
Oh yeah, you gonna live 2 lives when your mama's square and your daddy a pimp. It's just it was like going to pimp boot camp in the summertime. You know, it was just you see a whole different brand of life. I learned a lot. I learned how to be a man from a pimp. You feel me? From a real pimp. I really learned how to be a man that stand out on his own. Cause I never seen my father try to be like nobody else. I seen niggas try to be him. So
Right.
it made me stand out, you know? It was a good upliftment because I learned how to be a gentleman.
What was your name when you was little, though, nephew?
You know? It's a beautiful
What was
thing.
your name, Little Pimpin'?
Little Pimpin', you know? And every summer I go home and my mama beat the pimp out of me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like Derek?
I go home.
Yeah, that's the joke. That's the joke you do on stage. Do that joke.
Yeah.
Truth.
It's the truth.
No, yeah.
With
Yeah.
all
The truth, but
the you had in the summer.
I had 4 stepmamas all the time, you know, so it was natural for me to have 4 stepmamas. It wasn't natural for somebody else. So I never looked at the women in the life different than I looked at women that wasn't in the life. You know, I could differ the two, but there's really not a difference. They're both women. You know what I'm saying? And that you treat them accordingly. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
and you say you learn everything from PI.
I learned a lot. I learned everything I know from a PI.
What's the best thing you learned?
To stand on my ground and stand on my game. don't go against what I feel is right.
You don't live off the earnings of a prostitute.
You know, live off the game and not a woman. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot. I learned the values of a woman and the values of a man if they put things together the right way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just seen the beauty in things. You feel me? Not all the ugly. I seen a lot of beautiful things come out the game, not just the ugly things. So I mean, my views are different than other people's. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, growing up, I seen both sides. I had a mother who went to work every day, but I had an auntie who went to work every day. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I seen both sides of it. You know, and I have no quarrel with either one of them. You know what I'm saying?
So which side was better, or what side did you have the most fun?
The whole side, the pimping. That's where I had the most fun because that's where I got.
Because they had the money, huh?
It wasn't just the money; it was the real. Everything was real.
Daddy had his bitches how they used to be like.
It was just real. It wasn't no faking. It wasn't no faking. It was just everything was right there. It wasn't no fake love. You know, everything was real. It wasn't no hiding it. Wasn't no hide no seek. It was right in my face. I seen my auntie turn out. I seen my daddy do his thing. I seen my uncles do that. It was never no hiding it from me, you know? So I grew up not disliking it.
You see me shoot niggas, haven't you? Didn't you see me? You see me pop?
Do plenty of shit.
He see me shooting niggas.
I done been out on the hose trail on my auntie getting money. I mean, it's just not a problem with me, man. I don't have a problem with a woman doing what she got to do to make herself right. You feel me? Not at all.
Cause home ain't gone home.
Hoeing is the best thing going, they say.
Boot camp. You know what I'm saying? Go home in the summer with some gators and get it beat out of them. Bitch, get my money, oh. But very respectful. Like he know, like a bitch, like he look up under my cabinet, he gonna see all kind of shit like your cabinet's cousin. You know, like a bitch to take care of herself. You know what I'm saying? Bitch house and she got a bottle of Vaseline, a black eyeliner, and some red lipstick. Ain't nothing else up under there. And pussy, he running out the back window. Like, oh, hell no, this bitch ain't got no toiletries. Oh, I ain't fucking with her. She don't take care of her.
So he learned a lot about a woman.
Oh yeah.
What?
I learned how to step. One thing I learned was this. If a nigga can knock my auntie, he has some game, so I'm going to get up under it. I'm going to see what he did right, then I'm going to see what he did wrong. You feel me? So that's
I want the Kenny Red story. Kenny Red.
Yeah.
Talk like Kenny Red right now.
How you doing there?
You know,
I caught your comedy. It was hella funny.
What's going on with you?
It is. I've seen it online myself.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Hella funny.
I can relate. I can definitely relate.
Oh, yeah. You coming from that life. You got the real.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
and evolved and got shit. She a businesswoman now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm one of those that flipped it. I flipped it. I flipped that game.
Okay, so tell me that story about when you was 15 and all that.
Oh, man. Whew, that's when I came out. So, yeah, I was 14. And I chose the game, though. So it was something I wanted to do from the beginning. I said, this is, you know, I had some aunts and uncles in the game. And I was like, this is what I want to do. So it was my choice completely. And I loved it. But I didn't have to stay in there that long. I had regulars after 5 years. 5 years in the game. On the blade, 5 years. I got so much clientele that it's still I got it. And that's 30 years later.
So what you was doing? Escort?
No, I was on the blade.
On the blade? And you was visiting your clients on the blade?
I had clients.
In the Bay?
Everything. All over the world. I was all over the world.
And I
only had one folks inside.
Right. Up under us, it was on the blade before all that shit came up.
Yeah, before dancing, all that shit. I didn't get a chance to do all that.
I got some guacamole in there and some chips and some dip.
I know. I'm mad that I didn't get to dance.
Man,
let me make sure I got my neck.
They making money, man.
The
dancers,
I couldn't dance.
Strippers, they be getting that cash.
Man, they getting it. It's so many avenues now that you can get in. You know, they didn't have that back then. We didn't have those choices.
Oh my God,
Right.
we have so many avenues. I'm not even mad at these bitches. I'm not never gonna be a hater.
Well, I'm never gonna be
But
mad.
go ahead,
I'm
bitch,
just mad what they
I
doing with the
hoes.
Huh?
I paved the way for them hoes.
You did. You paved the way for me. Cause I think I was in 95 when I came out. I looked up to you from the gate.
Right.
You
oh, I love you.
So you need to say your mantra.
Huh?
What is it? What's your name?
Claudia.
I'm Claudia, and I'm a vet.
You gotta say
I'm Claudia. I'm a vet. I'm a vet.
And what year did you enlist?
Proud vet. Huh?
And what year did you enlist?
95. Yep.
So you gotta make your flip when you get, say I'm Claudia and I'm a vet.
I'm Claudia. I'm a vet. Came out 1995.
Right.
Proud.
You got to give us a drop and send it and email it to us.
Home 101. Home 101. Hey, home 101.